Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I just wanted to show you some cool things that I found in a thrift shop, and one of which is this cool necklace. If you're a Harry Potter fan like me, you would know what this is. This is the Time Turner necklace that Hermione wore in the third Harry Potter movie, The Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm very happy that I found this one because I was planning to buy this brand new, but it was just out of my price range. This is retailed at 100 Australian dollars. However, I only bought this for 10 Australian dollars, so it is such a good bargain. I was also surprised to find that there was a certificate of authenticity from the Noble Collection, noting that this is a genuine replica. So that's a bonus. So I'm just gonna store it back in its box and we'll put it aside so that I can show you the other cool things that I found in the shop. The next two things that I'm about to show you are very special, starting with this deck. This one is called the Crystal Connections Message Cards by Adam Barolay, who I believe is an Australian that is based in Western Australia. This was the first deck I found, and I'm surprised this was only sold for $9. So I was like, why not? Right? So when you open the box, it comes in this very cool magnetic enclosure. You get a description on how to use the Crystal Connections message cards, and this contains 70 affirmation cards with instructions for use. I was honestly worried when I picked up this deck because it might be incomplete, but when I got home, I counted it and they're complete. So I'm so happy about that one. Now, the first card you'll get is about the author, and you can immediately see here that these are real photographs of the crystals, and it is made of a glossy finish. And the cardstock is pretty decent. I'm very surprised with the cardstock. And at the back of the cards, you'll see here some energies or opportunities and challenges that are currently within your environment. The second section offers you guidance for this time, and the third statement is an affirmation that reinforces the idea presented in the card. It doesn't come with a instruction book. You'll just see the instructions at the back of the cards. Now I'll just quickly flip through the cards here. I'm not gonna do a thorough review. So basically, I'm just giving you a sneak peek on what you can expect with this deck in case you want to grab yourself a copy. I do know this is available on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else. It is fairly priced, and if you want to start working with crystals and don't know where to start, this is a good deck to begin with. I've always wanted to work with crystal energies, but personally, I don't have a large collection of crystals. I do have just the basic ones, and a few of them can be found in this deck. So far, I'm liking this deck very much because aside from the affirmations that it supply, it will give you insights for what energies, opportunities, and challenges are currently within your environment, and it gives you guidance in line with the crystal's teachings on how you can harness the crystal's energy to guide and aid you in your day. Aside from the thick cardstock, another thing I like about this deck is that it includes 70 cards. Normally, for Oracle decks, you're very lucky if you get 50 cards, and for this, you're getting 70 cards, so it's really giving you your money's worth. There's only one thing I don't like about this deck, and that is it's missing information on the basic uses and properties of the crystals. You know, when you go to a shop and you buy a crystal, they would usually give you a piece of paper on how you can use the crystals. For example, there are crystals that can be used to repel negative energies or crystals to attract certain things. Other than that, this deck is beautiful. Now let's move on to the main star of this video, which is the Renaissance Tarot deck and book set. Believe it or not, I only got this for 16 Australian dollars. That is crazy cheap. Now, I'm honestly not sure how much this is worth on the market right now. I did look it up on eBay and Amazon, and I've seen it go up for over $300. That is crazy expensive, and I believe that is because this is a vintage tarot deck. Oh my gosh, when I saw this on the shelf, I was so excited. I saw this right next to the Crystal Connections card, so I believe it is from the same previous owner. When I looked at the inside of the box, the box, it looks brand new. In fact, you can barely see any fingerprints here. I'm not sure what year this is published. I do know that the first publication of this deck was around 1987, and this copy I got is from the US Games, so I'm not really sure what year this was made, but looking at the pages, it's still really white and brand new. So I don't know. I'm really surprised how pristine the condition of this set is. Um, I looked through the guidebook, and aside from the introduction, it gives you a brief history of the tarot. And when you go into each of the cards, it will actually give you a lot of information about the cards. So I'm very excited to read through this book. If any of you have any idea about the first publication or any information about this certain set, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know more about the origins of this set. Now, moving on to the deck itself. There's nothing really special about the box. It's just a regular talk box. But then again, given that this is a vintage tarot deck, I'm honestly quite surprised how pristine the condition of the box is. But maybe the previous owner just kept this as a collector's item. That's why it looks brand new. I've already went through the cards just to check if there's any missing cards, but I'm so happy that it is complete. It wasn't arranged though, so I had to rearrange the deck. It still has its little white book in the box, but it doesn't have any information that's really useful compared to the big yellow book. So I wouldn't be reaching for this one as much as I would like to. Let's dive in. So the first card you will see is the publisher's card, which is published by US Games. And this is the back of the cards, which is absolutely beautiful. This second card here, I'm not sure if this is an extra card. I have yet to check the guidebook about this one. And you can see here that it is made from glossy finish. Just a disclaimer, I will not be doing a full and thorough review. This is just a quick flip through. Basically, I'll just be showing you what you can expect in this set. Let me just zoom in my camera so we can take a closer look at the cards. Um, I did see a lot of reviews saying that if you want to work with this deck, they strongly suggest that you buy the big yellow book, which I showed you earlier, because this tarot is a complex work and it is beyond a standard tarot deck. I am truly adoring this deck so much. You can clearly see how Brian Williams combined his love for classical and Renaissance art and his love for tarot. The art is of Renaissance style, and it is quite detailed with interesting and symbolic nuances. So I honestly cannot wait to read the whole book and compare the symbols that can be found in this deck. Moving on to the minor arcanas, you can see here it is a pip style deck. So the pip cards have a unobtrusive keywords written on ribbons in the corners. I'm sure you cannot see it, but the top right hand side is in English and the other side is in another language. They are very different from the standard weight keywords. Um, I know that the minor arcana suits are coins, cups, staves, and swords. So, although the focus of each pip card is the icons, there are some small illustrations on the cards that will help with memory and interpretation. The art is just honestly stunning, especially for a Marseille like deck. The colors are muted and the images are drawn with very fine lines that will allow for a lot of detail. I am aware that it won't be an easy transition from a weight deck to Renaissance Tarot, but I am looking forward working with this deck. I have yet to make another video in the future to give you an update on how it's like to work with this deck. Overall, I am very happy with my purchase. I've always wanted to find a tarot deck in a thrift shop, and I'm so glad I found one today. I do hope that I will be finding more decks in thrift shops in the future. If I do, I will share with you guys. Now, I just wanted to talk about the cardstock real quick. I'm quite surprised this is on the thicker side. I won't be having any problem shuffling this one. And overall, the quality is great. Again, I am quite surprised how this looks brand new and looks unused. I always believe in the saying that one man's rubbish is another's treasure, so I'm so glad I found this one. For now, I will be keeping this in its box. I have yet to cleanse this deck so I can start working with it. That is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!